Good morning, O'Neill. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you stayed warm and maybe you got to play a little bit in the snow. Oh, I can't believe I said that. Snow. It makes me think, though, we got to start wearing our warm coats and gloves and hats and scarves because we go outside even if it's cold. So make sure you are bundled up. Well, we have a great week ahead of us. We have a couple grade levels going on some field trips this week. So please make sure that you are showing everyone that you are respectful, responsible, and caring, and letting them know that O'Neill students are the very best students all around to make sure that we are allowed to return to those lovely places. You have also received a permission slip form for our vaccine clinic. Our vaccine clinic will be Tuesday, November 23rd. So that's next week. And this is, a discussion that you will have with your families to determine if your parents want you to have the vaccine. There is two separate shots. So you'll get one on the 23rd and then the other one a couple weeks after. Parents are allowed to come into the building to sit with you to get that shot, or you'll have little old me here to hold your hand in case you need it. There are going to be several steps for families to ensure you're registered to have the vaccine, and we definitely need that permission form that was sent out to you. Another big fun thing going on this week is our community resource fair. That will be on Thursday, November 18th from 5 to 7 p.m. And this is where we have a bunch of different resources, organizations, companies, daycares from Elgin. And they're here to kind of showcase their business and see how they can support you and your family with Elgin. And then we're also going to be doing a turkey bingo. And what a turkey bingo is that if you win bingo, you get a bag of items that you can use for your Thanksgiving dinner. So come to the resource fair, stay for some turkey bingo, and go home with some fun stuff. Okay? All right, so that is our week ahead. And I have this book that I'm going to read to you today. It's called The Boy with the Big, Big Feelings. We all have feelings, and some of them can be big. And this is by Brittany Wynn Lee. So let's get reading. All right. There once was a boy with feathery hair and a heart that was bursting with feeling. His emotions seemed bigger than everyone else's, and sometimes they made him go reeling. When playing outside on the yellowest days, a loud truck might rumble on by, and wouldn't you know it, that big heart of his would push feelings right out of his eyes. What do you think that means? Push the feelings out of his eyes. Look at the picture. He's crying. Sometimes we cry. Me too. At night, when the shadows would form on the walls and fear would steal all of his rest, those feelings of his made it so hard to breathe as they jumped up and down on his chest. That sounds like anxiety for me sometimes when I'm feeling anxious. Oh, it's so hard to breathe. Sometimes when his play had come to an end, or when things didn't go as he planned, the feelings would run down the length of his arms and clench when they got to his hands. Do you ever get so mad? Sometimes you just threw something? I know some of those friends. He felt happy feelings as big as the others, from tickles and hide and go seek, and jokes and races and stories and songs that made feelings glow from his cheeks. Beautiful things would stick in his brain and not leave him for hours and hours. The fur of a dog, a fluffy white cloud, his mama, a banjo, some flowers. But when someone he loved had a very hard day, he'd be over equipped to feel all their feelings as deeply as they, which would quiver right out of his lip. He had a lot of empathy. And when he'd feel how other people were feeling, he'd feel that way too. Do you ever get that way? Mm-hmm. He wondered, why me? Why this big giant heart in a world that's so heavy and kind, where all of the feelings under the sun feel as if they were made to be mine? It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. So the boy tried to stuff all his feelings deep down to control what he thought he should hide, afraid that the others would make fun of him if they saw all the deep that he felt inside. Would they think he was weak, dramatic, afraid? Would they call him a wimp or a baby? If they saw the big thumping heart in his chest, would they not want to play with him? Maybe? But while swinging one day, feeling oh so alone, he noticed a girl feeling blue. He marveled. What's that? Could it be? Yes, indeed. Her emotions were extra big, too. Are you okay? The boy asked the girl. I'm fine. Just sometimes I get sad. He said, you do? Hey, I get sad too. I get scared and silly and mad. The two became pals who shared their big hearts, not feeling they had to pretend when they needed to cry or to laugh big and loud, since feelings had helped make them friends. It's good to find your person. Who's your person? And soon they noticed there were other big hearts in the classroom, the playground, the bus. And they smiled and they learned it wasn't just them. Big emotions affect all of us. The boy and his friends slowly felt less alone with the feelings that lived deep inside them. Emotions might feel big and scary sometimes, but that is no reason to hide them. There we go. It's always good to talk about your feelings. Talk about what's making you sad, what's making you happy, what's making you scared. Tell a friend in class, talk to your teacher, maybe during your morning meeting or after recess. We're here for you. We're here to help you get through it. And we're here just to listen. So we all have big feelings sometimes. And I hope we have a great week ahead. And I hope you have a magnificent Monday.